Noch mal einmal besser, ja? 3, 2, 1 und jetzt, wo sind die Azubis?
A photo shoot at the headquarters of the Mennekes company in the Sauerland. Company owner Walter Menneke poses with his trainees in front of the world's largest concrete plug. This huge artwork reflects the self-confidence of the king of plugs, as he is affectionately known.
Gerade wegen der Sonne bitte die Augen auf, ja?
Born here in the Sauerland region, Mennekes is considered an easygoing boss. He regularly checks production methods, making suggestions for improvements. The family-run business is the European market leader in industrial plugs and connectors, and is counting on sales of more than 100 million euros this year. High quality is his philosophy, even though the products are among the most expensive on offer. Mennekes only works with fireproof plastics, for instance. After all, his plugs carry heavy electrical currents.
You can't do that with cheap plastics. If they're overloaded, the entire factory or warehouse could burn down. It's like a homemade cake. It will taste good if you use the right ingredients, and that's just how Mennekes make their plugs.
As well as mass production, the company also specializes in special orders, like this equipment for snow cannons.
Ach, deswegen auch wahrscheinlich wasserdicht. Ist wasserdicht. Ja.
Everyone here is a qualified electrical engineer. Mennekes ensures that electricity flows in many places around the world.
McDonald's restaurants use Menneke plugs and connections to keep the cola cold and heat up the hamburgers. Ports like Shanghai or Hamburg or New York also use our plugs and connections.
Mennekes has a vision of a world packed with plugs. Using his charm and business savvy, he's constantly looking for large-scale contracts. His latest target is the electric car.
Of course, the electric car is an important and promising development. Connections are made between the electric supply columns and the car. Menneke is a specialist in the field.
Despite globalization, the main production site is still in Kirchhundem, the small town in the Sauerland where his father founded the company in 1953. From here, Mennekes is constantly conquering new markets in more than 80 countries. One of the most important is China. Here, Mennekes is on a business trip to the city of Nanjing, capital of the Jiangsu province.
This is a new quality which I use wherever, you know, the Olympic Games in Shanghai.
Mennekes is visiting one of his sales partners. Thanks to China's massive building projects, growth is into double figures. And since business is booming, Mennekes has developed his own production in Nanjing, especially for the Chinese market. Celebrations to open the factory extension. For this German investor, the occasion is like a state visit. Good relations with politicians are especially important in China.
To me, Nanjing is a fine example for all cities when I compare it with Shanghai, Beijing or Guangzhou.
Kind words for the mayor. Mennekes has good connections with policymakers.
You have to make friends. In Germany, we say, you reap what you sow. And that's what we've done over the years. We've developed good networks with the party, with the state companies and officials.
Zu den staatlichen Betrieben, zu den offiziellen Stellen.
All he needs now is some divine help, and an offering of firecrackers can't hurt. Workers who would normally be making plugs are able to display other talents during the celebrations. The boss likes to celebrate, and his managers have to join in, whether they like it or not.